artists, and welcome to Drawing Level B. Let's get started. In front of me here, I've got my sketchbook ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and get my name on the top and then circle Drawing Level B. Let's get our page set up. I'm going to put a 1, a line, and then I'm going to put a 2. Let's see what we're up to today. It says, my learning goals. I can use texture plates with crayon or a color stick. I can add details with colored pencils. And I can know how and when to use the pencil sharpener. So we're actually going to talk about the pencil sharpener first. I will know I need to sharpen my pencil when it is really hard to color with. Either it's really low or it is broken. So we're going to head over to the pencil sharpener to see how it works. All right, here I am at the pencil sharpener, and I want to show you a couple things. One, I want to show you that this blue line and that this black circle match up. If it looks like this, you're good to go. If it doesn't, then please just ask Mrs. Nichols to fix it, okay? Next, count 2, 3, then check. This just means that when I put my pencil in to sharpen, I'm going to count to 3, and then I need to pull it out and check it. Let's see how that looks. Now, when I counted to 3, look at that. It's nice and sharpened, ready to go. Now, sometimes when I stick it in, I might only stick it in and it might not actually sharpen. It'll sound like that. That's not the sound we're looking for. We're looking for you to feel the sharpen. And then sometimes I might stick it in too far. This means it's stuck. I need to pull it out and try again so that it's nice and sharp. 1, 2, 3. It is ready to go. Let's go back and see what we're doing. All right, here we are. The first thing I'm going to talk about here is putting colored pencil on top of colored pencils. When I do that, I can make new colors. So I have my 3 colors, red, yellow, and blue. Let's see what I can make. So I'm going to make a little swatch of red here, just on its side, nice and light. And then let's put some yellow on top just to see. Hey, guys, it's turning orange. That's so cool. All right, let's see if I can do it again. Let's put some blue on top here. See what happens. It's turning green. If I put yellow on top of blue, it's turning green. I wonder what will happen if I put blue on top of the red. Oh, there we go. It's starting to turn purple. The more I color, the more purple it looks. Well, that's so cool. All right, but I can also add detail lines. Detail lines are just small lines that make something look more interesting. They could be curlicues, they could be dashes, they could be dots. They're generally really small and they add more interest to my artwork. They make more of a story. And then one of my other learning goals was using a texture plate. So these are the texture plates. And when you feel them, you're going to feel a side that feels really kind of bumpy on one side and it feels really rough to your hand. And then if I flip it over on the other side, it's going to feel different. It feels smoother. I want the smooth side up. Smooth goes up. I'm going to open my page and I'm going to put it right under, okay? And then I'm going to take a colored stick. Now, a colored stick is just a colored pencil without the wood around it. So these are the same. The only difference is there's wood here that needs sharpened, whereas this, they've removed the wood and all I have is the color. So I'm going to hold down my paper. I'm going to put it on its side and I'm going to color where that texture plate is. And you're going to notice that it's making this really cool texture, guys. I could even put colored pencil on top of colored pencil. I could put the blue on top of the purple. Let's see what happens. Ooh, that makes it way more interesting. I like that. All right, and then I can add details to this by adding detail lines. I'm going to take a green colored pencil here and I'm going to add some dots just kind of around to make this more interesting by adding some more details to it. All right. So once I have those 3 things done and I've tried that out, I'm going to make a mini artwork. First, I'm going to plan by using my pencil. I'm going to then use texture plates and colored sticks. And then I'm going to add details with colored pencils. All right, here's what that might look like. I've gone ahead and grabbed a shape tracer, and it said to use pencil first. So I'm going to grab a shape here, and I'm going to go ahead and use the shape tracer. You could do this without the shape tracer. I'm just going to use it for today, but I'm going to put a couple shapes together to make something interesting. I'm thinking about animals right now. And then it said I needed to use a texture plate. So I'm going to give this animal a very interesting texture. Remember, smooth side goes up, rough, not going to work as well. So I'm going to stick it right under, and I'm going to give it a texture. When I color, I want to make sure I'm trying to color inside the lines, inside my pencil lines I made, so that it looks more interesting. I can do that by turning my page or turning my hand. And there we go, I have this really cool texture. I think I'm gonna add another texture to the head. So I have another one here that I'm gonna try again. Again, trying to color inside the lines. There we go. All right, and then I could even add another color on top. That might be really interesting, and I might do the whole thing. There we go. Ooh, now I have a double texture happening. It's a very interesting animal. All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and use colored pencils to add details. A detail might be that I could outline my shape so that I know where my animal is. So I've used this black colored pencil to outline so I can't see my pencil. Another detail might be to add an eye or some ears, maybe some feet that make my creature more interesting. I could even add a little wing to make my artwork more interesting. Happy creating!